What if the breakfast you've trusted for years, the one you thought was helping your heart, your brain, your energy, was actually the thing making you feel older, slower, and more tired every single morning? It sounds hard to believe, but that might be exactly what's happening. And you're not alone. Millions of adults over 60 are eating the same 3 or 4 things each morning, completely unaware of how they're quietly draining the body from the inside out. Here's the truth. Some of the most popular breakfast foods for seniors, the ones marketed as low-fat, high-fiber, or heart-healthy, are secretly triggering inflammation, blood sugar crashes, memory fog, and even muscle loss. And worse? Most of this damage starts before 9 a.m. But here's the good news. You don't need extreme diets, expensive supplements, or cutting out everything you love. New scientific research shows that just one small shift in your morning routine can help you reduce inflammation, feel stronger, and protect your brain, all without giving up taste or comfort. In this video, we'll reveal the 4 worst breakfast foods that people over 60 should avoid immediately, and the 4 powerful swaps backed by real science to support your energy, memory, and muscle strength. One of them, almost never mentioned, has been clinically proven to reduce inflammation in seniors by over 50% in just 8 weeks. And yet, most people still have no idea, and here's something most people never connect. The wrong breakfast doesn't just affect your morning. It could be silently interfering with your sleep at night. That's why in our next video, we'll show you one simple drink that may help seniors fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer, without pills or side effects. But for now, let's fix the first part of your day. Before we dive in, let me ask you, what do you usually eat for breakfast? Do you feel more energized after, or more tired? Leave a comment below. Your experience might be the very thing that helps someone else find their turning point. Coming in at number 4 on our list of the worst breakfasts for adults over 60, instant oatmeal packets. They show up in nearly every senior's kitchen. The box says heart healthy, low fat, high fiber. Just add hot water, and boom, breakfast is done. But for someone over 60, this quick and cozy choice may be doing more harm than good. Let me tell you about Frank. He's 67. Every morning, he'd wake up, pour hot water into his favorite apple cinnamon oatmeal cup, and feel like he was making a smart choice. But by mid-morning, Frank would hit a wall. Tired, sluggish, a little shaky. He chalked it up to aging. Turns out the problem wasn't his age, it was his breakfast. Here's why instant oatmeal is a hidden threat for seniors. Most packets are made from oats that have been so heavily processed, your body digests them in minutes. That might sound efficient, but in reality, it causes a rapid blood sugar spike, followed by a hard crash. Now add the 18 grams of sugar that many packets sneak in, plus maltodextrin, a processed carb that spikes blood sugar even faster than table sugar. And you've got a metabolic roller coaster. Your body shoots up insulin to handle the sugar, then crashes. You're left feeling tired, jittery, and, ironically, even hungrier than before. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate high glycemic breakfasts like instant oats experienced a 47% increase in inflammation that lasted up to 6 hours. That's not just a quick sugar dip. That's hours of internal stress, the kind that eats away at your joints, damages your blood vessels, and even weakens your muscles. And over time, these repeated sugar shocks have been linked to a 40% increase in insulin resistance, especially dangerous for older adults already struggling with blood sugar control. But wait, does that mean you have to give up oatmeal? Not at all. If you enjoy oatmeal, you can still keep it in your routine. You just need to make one simple switch. Go for steel-cut oats instead. Soak them overnight to soften, then cook them slowly in the morning. No added sugar, no maltodextrin, just clean, slow-burning fuel for your brain and muscles. Add a dash of cinnamon or a few berries if you'd like. You'll get the warmth and comfort of oatmeal, without the metabolic damage. What seems like a healthy habit might actually be aging you faster. If you're waking up foggy, tired, or low energy, and your breakfast comes from a packet, it might be time to rethink what you're feeding your body first thing in the morning. Third on our list is a breakfast that's been trusted for generations. A bowl of cereal, warm, easy to prepare, and often labeled as heart-healthy or high in fiber. But for older adults, especially over the age of 60, this familiar favorite could be silently undermining your health from the inside out. George, 72, started each day with cereal, the kind that said multigrain and fortified with vitamins. He thought it was helping. Something light, easy to chew, and gentle on the stomach. But within an hour or two, George often felt drained. His energy dipped, focus faded, and he'd find himself needing a second cup of coffee just to stay awake. For years, he assumed this was just aging. It wasn't. Most boxed cereals, even the ones labeled bran or fiber-rich, are made from refined grains, stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients. That means they digest too quickly, causing your blood sugar to spike rapidly, only to crash soon after. And while some brands claim no added sugar, many still include sweeteners like malt extract or fruit juice concentrate, which affect your blood sugar just like regular sugar. It feels like a light meal. But it's actually a quick-burning fuel that leaves your body depleted and your blood sugar unstable. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that older adults who frequently consumed processed breakfast cereals had a 21% greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes. But there's more. Another long-term study discovered that women over 60 who regularly ate cereal were 36% more likely to develop abdominal fat over time. And this isn't just cosmetic. That deep belly fat is metabolically active. It releases inflammatory substances that damage muscle tissue, strain your organs, and increase the risk of stroke and other chronic illnesses. So while the box says healthy, what it's really doing, day after day, is increasing inflammation, disrupting metabolism, and accelerating physical decline. Breakfast cereal might feel safe, even virtuous. But for aging bodies, already working harder to manage blood sugar, protect muscle mass, and fight inflammation, it's a poor trade. Coming in at number 2 on our list of the worst breakfasts for seniors is one of the most misleading foods in the grocery store. Flavored yogurt. The label says it's rich in calcium, full of probiotics, and good for digestion. Everything you'd want in a healthy breakfast. And for many older adults, it feels like a smart choice. It's soft, convenient, and even claims to be low-fat. But what most people don't realize is that those little cups can quietly send your health in the wrong direction. Many flavored yogurts pack up to 22 grams of sugar in a single serving. That's more than most candy bars. Imagine starting your day with 5 teaspoons of sugar, before your first cup of coffee is even finished. But sugar isn't the only concern. These yogurts often contain artificial sweeteners, food coloring, thickeners, and chemical flavorings, all of which are known to irritate the gut and stir up inflammation, especially in older bodies where digestion is already more sensitive. Even worse, the low-fat versions are usually the most dangerous. When fat is removed, sugar is added to replace the flavor, leaving you with a product that spikes blood sugar without offering the healthy fats your brain and body need to absorb vitamins like A, D, E, and K. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed sugary dairy products experienced a 34% rise in inflammatory markers, like CRP and IL-6, within just 2 hours of eating. That kind of spike can weaken your immune system, speed up muscle loss, and even accelerate age-related memory decline. So while flavored yogurt seems like a health booster, for older adults, it often becomes a silent saboteur. So, does that mean you have to give up yogurt completely? Not at all. There's a much better option. Plain Greek yogurt. It's thick, naturally high in protein, and still gives you the probiotic benefits, without the sugar overload. Add a few fresh berries or a sprinkle of cinnamon if you like. You'll still get a delicious, gut-friendly breakfast, but without the blood sugar spikes or inflammatory aftermath. Flavored yogurt wears a healthy disguise, but for people over 60, it's often a hidden source of inflammation and fatigue. At number 1 on our list, the most quietly damaging breakfast for people over 60, is also the most familiar: white toast with jam and margarine. But this classic combination, one still served every morning in many care homes and retirement kitchens, might be one of the worst ways an older adult can start the day. Harold, 76, never questioned his breakfast. Toast and jam, day after day, decade after decade. But lately, he noticed the little things piling up. His energy dipped early. His thinking felt slower. He blamed age. His doctor blamed breakfast. White bread is made from highly refined flour, stripped of fiber and nutrients. Once it hits your stomach, it digests almost instantly, like pouring sugar directly into your bloodstream. There's no slow release, just a sharp, fast spike in blood glucose. Then there's margarine, often made with processed seed oils like soybean or canola. These oils promote oxidative stress, a form of internal rust that builds silent inflammation throughout the body. And finally, the jam. Sweet, sticky, often packed with high fructose corn syrup or added sugars that further destabilize your metabolism. So what you think is a light, comforting breakfast is actually a powerful mix of sugar on top of processed fat on top of empty carbs. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who regularly consumed refined bread along with trans fats were 48% more likely to experience cognitive decline over 5 years. Another finding: in adults over 60, this kind of breakfast was linked to a 34% drop in insulin sensitivity, a dangerous shift that makes it harder for the body to control blood sugar. Over time, that means more fatigue, greater risk of type 2 diabetes, and frequent energy crashes throughout the day. And it doesn't stop there. According to the European Journal of Endocrinology, high glycemic, processed meals like toast and jam weaken the immune system, damage blood vessels, and contribute to muscle wasting. So for someone already struggling with joint pain, slower reaction time, or loss of independence, this kind of breakfast isn't just unhelpful, it's quietly making everything worse. Toast with jam and margarine feels harmless. But for an aging body, already working to preserve memory, balance, and strength, it's the wrong kind of fuel. Now you know, the breakfasts you've trusted for years may be quietly working against you. But here's the good news. Because while some foods age you faster, others help you stay strong, sharp, and steady. Let's look at the 4 best breakfasts for people over 60, and why one of them reduced inflammation by over 50% in just 8 weeks. Starting with number 4, chia seed pudding. It might not look like much. Just a soft little cup, full of tiny black seeds that seem too simple to matter. But for adults over 60, chia seed pudding is quietly becoming one of the most powerful breakfasts you can eat. It's gentle, soothing, and surprisingly effective, especially if you're struggling with blood sugar swings, low energy, or slow digestion. Why do chia seeds work so well? It's because they're packed with soluble fiber and omega-3 fats, 2 nutrients your aging body needs more than ever. Just 2 tablespoons deliver 10 grams of fiber and 4 grams of omega-3s, enough to help your blood sugar stay steady and your muscles stay strong. One study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that older adults who ate more soluble fiber improved insulin sensitivity by 39%. Another study linked regular omega-3 intake to a 30% lower risk of muscle loss over time. Even better, chia seeds slow digestion, helping you avoid that mid-morning crash that leaves many seniors foggy or drained. They also help nourish the good bacteria in your gut, which becomes especially important as nutrient absorption naturally declines with age. And don't worry, it's easy to make. Just stir 2 tablespoons of chia seeds into half a cup of almond or coconut milk. Let it sit in the fridge overnight. By morning it becomes a soft, pudding-like breakfast you can eat cold or warm. Add a dash of cinnamon or a few berries if you'd like. No cooking required. In just one small bowl, you're giving your gut, brain, muscles, and energy exactly what they need. Gently, naturally, and deliciously. Number 3. Beets, or more specifically, beet smoothies. They might look like a kid's art project. Deep red, slightly earthy, not something you'd expect to help with aging. But for people over 60, this simple drink can reawaken your circulation, your focus, and your energy, all before 9 a.m. Beets are rich in natural nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This means more oxygen gets delivered to your brain, heart, and muscles, right where you need it most as you age, and the effects can be surprisingly fast. In a study from the Journal of Gerontology, older adults who drank beet juice daily showed better blood flow to the brain's frontal lobe, the area that controls memory, focus, and decision-making. Another clinical trial found that beet smoothies improved stamina, walking speed, and balance in seniors in just 2 weeks. If you ever feel lightheaded when you stand or sluggish after waking, Poor circulation may be partly to blame. This smoothie helps restore that flow, gently, naturally, and without caffeine or stimulants. It's also packed with antioxidants that help fight inflammation and oxidative stress, two key drivers of aging. To make one, blend cooked or raw beets with water or almond milk. Add frozen berries, a little banana, maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's sweet, earthy, and refreshing, especially for those who don't like heavy meals in the morning. It might look unusual, but inside that glass is something powerful, something that helps your mind stay clear, your blood flowing, and your body ready for the day ahead. Number 2. Wild blueberries. They may be tiny, but for people over 60, these little berries might be one of the most powerful things you can eat for your brain. They're rich in polyphenols, especially anthocyanins, compounds that protect the brain from inflammation, oxidative stress, and slow down age-related decline. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who consumed wild blueberries daily saw significant improvements in memory and attention in just 12 weeks. Another trial showed that regular consumption of these berries slowed cognitive aging by 2.5 years, a major difference in how quickly the brain processes, recalls, and focuses. And unlike regular blueberries, the wild variety has twice the antioxidant power, making them uniquely suited for aging minds. If you've noticed more brain fog, forgetfulness, or slower thinking in the morning, this isn't just getting old. Your brain might be inflamed, and wild blueberries help calm that down. They also support blood flow to the brain, improve nerve signaling, and protect the neurons responsible for memory and focus. You don't need to do anything fancy. Just toss a handful of frozen wild blueberries into your morning smoothie, or mix them into plain Greek yogurt. They're sweet, tangy, and easy to enjoy, even with sensitive digestion. They may be small, but wild blueberries bring big support for memory, energy, and clarity, all in one bite-sized healing fruit. Number 1. Pasture-raised eggs, paired with creamy avocado. Simple. Software familiar. But don't let that fool you. This breakfast duo is one of the most complete and powerful meals for people over 60. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle, balance becomes shaky, and even simple tasks can feel heavier. That's where eggs come in. They're rich in complete protein, giving you all the amino acids needed to preserve lean muscle, repair tissues, and keep your body strong. One large egg delivers about 6 grams of highly absorbable protein. And a study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed 25 grams of protein at breakfast preserved 45% more muscle mass than those who didn't. But eggs aren't just muscle food. They're also a top source of choline, a nutrient that helps your brain stay sharp, support memory, and prevent age-related shrinkage. Unfortunately, most seniors don't get enough choline in their diets, and when you choose pasture-raised eggs, you get even more benefits. Higher levels of omega-3 fats and vitamin D, thanks to the hen's natural diet and outdoor lifestyle, nutrients that fight inflammation, boost brain health, and support bones. Add an avocado, and the benefits grow. Healthy fats that help you absorb key vitamins, reduce blood sugar spikes, and keep your energy steady for hours. Cooking them? Incredibly simple. Scrambled gently, soft-boiled, or poached in water. Avoid heavy oils. Choose olive oil or grass-fed butter instead. That way, the nutrients stay intact, and so does your digestion. And thanks to their soft, easy-to-chew texture, eggs are ideal, especially for seniors who struggle with tougher foods. So no, this isn't just another breakfast. It's your daily dose of strength, a warm, complete, deeply nourishing meal that helps you stay balanced, think clearly, and rebuild what time tries to take away. Now you've discovered the 4 worst breakfast foods, silently draining your strength, and the 4 best options to help you stay energized, sharp and strong after 60. If you've been eating any of the harmful ones, today's a great time to switch. Even one small change can support your joints, muscles, brain, and heart all before noon. And if you're already enjoying one of the healthy options now, you know how to make it even more powerful. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods do you eat most mornings? Are you planning to try something new from today's list? Share your experience or breakfast routine in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time with us today. We appreciate you, and we're honored to be part of your health journey. In the next video, we'll show you one simple drink that could help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer without pills or side effects. It's not water, but it might be the sleep support your body's been quietly craving. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the moment it goes live.